Cancelled.
Schweezy.
So, time for another segment of Scraping the Bottom of the Barrel. Where I scrape the bottom of the barrel and I just go through content I see on Buzzfeed. This week, on Scraping the Bottom of the Barrel, I found this title of... Here's the title that drew me in, and I'm going to react to every number of everything. Straight guys are sharing the things they secretly do, even though they're stereotypically gay, and it'll make you sigh. Now isn't BuzzFeed supposed to be like a woke thing, you know? It's supposed to be a woke thing. Stereotypically gay, I don't think that's the term you're supposed to use. I know plenty of gay men who are not what you're describing as gay. Have you ever met a bear? Bears are, for those of you who don't know, are a type of gay man who I think I'm just small enough to not qualify, but like Micah, if he was gay, he'd be a bear. Even straight, he'd technically a bear. We're talking about gay culture bears. Those guys are not clean up. Micah's clean though. I can vouch for him. I've been around him. And speaking of Micah though, I've come to realize that like I've been like, you know, like do podcasts and shit like that. And when you say like, oh yeah, I have a friend that I'm not going to name on this podcast who does this stupid shit, I've realized I've had to say, and I know for those of you guessing, it's not Micah. So if it is a Micah thing, I will automatically tell you. So just chill out, folks. And Micah, if you are actually listening to the show today, I'm not going to give out your bad secrets, okay? So those topics won't even come up. So chill and calm your tits. I think the word they're going for instead of gay is feminine, because feminine is probably a more neutral term. Things are stereotypically gay. Because how I understand, and from the multiple research of gay people I have met, it's not just a guy who acts like a woman. It's a man who wants to fuck other men. That's what gay actually is. So there's already a problem here with this article title. Stereotypically gay. There are going to be a lot of things I go through here that aren't considered gay. They're just considered feminine. Feminine is the proper term. Maybe they're trying to be a little more woke and be like, gender doesn't exist. I'm like, gender does exist. It's just a matter of, you don't have to be male or female. Boy or a girl. You could be non-binary. After that, is debatable. I think they're just trying to be woke here. And then they're also not woke at the same time. So congratulations, BuzzFeed, for being woke and not woke all at the same time. Now, let's just get into it. I think there's like 22 different things I have here. 22 little topics. And I'm going to decide, is it gay? Is it feminine? Or is it just taking care of yourself? Because I think I do a lot of these things. And I'm not gay. So, and I'm probably a little feminine. I applied for, I guess, some friends. There was like a grocery store where my parents live, and they have like a floral section. And when I was in high school there, like I had a friend who worked at the store, like just doing like normal grocery store shit. And he was like, maybe we talk to him and getting you a job there. They were like, so yeah, we're talking to him. He's like, he's in touch with his feminine side. So that's who I am, but I only identify as a man. You can say barely, in front of it. That's okay, because I also don't care what you think about me. So let's get into this. Number one, manicures and pedicures. The women in there are usually really nice and it feels amazing. As someone who bites their nails constantly, they also make me not want to bite them because my nails look so good. So with this one, it depends. Like the adult diapers, it depends on what you actually get done. Like, I feel like if they're just, like, doing general maintenance on your nails, like, I feel like that's good. And I also fucking hate... I honestly, if I need, like, a female friend to do this with me, but, like, you know, obviously, because I get ingrown fingernails. I don't get ingrown toenails. I get ingrown fingernails. So it would probably make sense for me to actually go in for manicures just to, like, clean up around my nails so it doesn't get, like, ingrown and shit like that. I think that would probably make a little bit more sense to me. So, like, I don't know. I just guess. And toenails, can we just talk about how fucking useless toenails are? Like, fingernails have a little bit of use, like if you're trying to peel off a sticker from something, which also is a stupid fucking thing. Like, so they have that use, like, with fingernails. So, like, you can justify a use for a fingernail. Toenails have no fucking use. And the only really explanation for it is, like, just evolution. Like, we used to have hands for feet, and then our feet turned into feet. And then now men pay hundreds of dollars for videos of feet. And, yeah. So, manicures, pedicures, I want to put it in the feminine category, but it also is in the taking care of yourself category, because it is taking care of yourself to not get infected fingernails or toenails. Could be the case. And he chews on his nails, so it's probably a good thing. All right, let's go to number 2. Sewing. I'm a seamstress. Seam master? ? For my family. Fixing clothing and making curtains, etc. can be just as useful as fixing a car and comes in handy more frequently. So... okay, so I understand, like, this topic is definitely put on the more, like, feminine side. Like, women are typically, like, seamstress, seam masters, whatever you call them. But I don't feel like the way he does it, like, I don't think he's putting on, like, a fucking girly apron and, like, shit like that. I feel like with that situation, though, like, it's more just handiwork. Like, when you, like, so say, like, oh, the doorknob fell off, and then you, like, get a new one and put it on and fix it all together. Like, it's kind of like that. It's like, you know, it's more like fixing shit. So I'm going to just call this taking care of yourself / taking care just of your things that you buy and spend money on. Because a nice shirt or a nice jacket, you know, you get a rip in it. Like, if this jacket gets ripped, I am definitely going to a seamstress or seam master, and I'm getting it fixed because I'm classy as hell, and you are a bitch because of that. All right. Number 3, having friends and doing things with them. Most people I know, if they have friends at all, they're either work buddies or family get-togethers, but a couple of guys being friends and leaving the wives to go on a camping trip just seems weird to some people. That's not fucking a gay thing. It's not gay. It's not feminine. Fellas, is it gay to have friends? Is it gay to have friends? I fucking do that with, okay, like, that's a red flag if that's a problem to you, having fucking friends. That's a red flag for anyone. And if you're saying, like, fellas, is it gay to have friends? No, it's not gay at all. That's fucking normal. And we're going to put that in the category of taking care of yourself and functioning normally in society, because I get by with a little help from my friends, and then I also talk shit about them, specifically on this show. So having friends is not gay, folks. Having friends makes you normal, and probably not a narcissist, so that's a good sign. So if you hang out with your guy friends, as long as you're not... but it's not gay as long as you don't have sex with each other. Because if you have sex with each other, that's gay. Because in my Fortnite, I was telling a friend today, so I play Fortnite with some friends, music friends, and 50% of the usual group is female, and then the other 50% is male. And sometimes we do this thing where we all change the female skins and do a little girl power hour or whatever. And my friend's like, that's gay. And I'm like, well, 50% of the group is women, and they probably suck dick, which makes them gay because they are sucking dick. So don't at me on that. Coming in handy. So having friends is not gay, everyone. I've said it here. If there's ever like a court situation, I really hope this segment of me saying that it's not gay to have friends gets played, because nevertheless, I'll persist. And having friends is not gay, everyone. We've figured that out. Next one I have, skincare. I don't understand why it's so gendered. Its skin is an important human organ and actually not that different in needs between men and women. So this is something that I've been told to me that they're like, oh, that's gay. Because so twice a week I use an apricot face scrub, and every day I wash my face, you know. Probably, I don't do it 2 times a day. I just do it in the shower. I mean, it's good enough. It's like one of those things, it's like when people get mad at like people, who's like, I only brush my teeth once a day. And it's like, well, it's better than doing it 0 times a day. And as long as you do it before I have to interact with you, I'll be fine with that. And because your health is your health. But like skincare though, I don't know how that became like, you take you're washing your face, you're gay. I'm like, what the fuck is? We have skin. It's like, so let's say, let's go with like blood pressure, because my anxiety gives me high blood pressure. And so, like, if you have high blood pressure, it's not like a gendered thing. It's just your general health to, like, try to take some medication to help you out with that. It's not a gendered thing. But with your skincare, it's the same thing. Men and women both have skin. Could be slightly different. I'm not 100% on the science there. But I have watched a lot of Dr. Pimple Popper. And so I can say that skin, from what she says, and she's an actual doctor and dermatologist, so if I just quote her, I sound smart. The skin is the biggest organ on the body, and we should be taking care of that shit, because that's why. Also, Bill Burr had like a stand set, and this was like really funny, because I guess his wife is black, and I guess he's dated black women, most part. I'm not saying it's wrong, okay, folks? I know you're thinking, it's like, I can't believe he's bringing this shit up. I'm like, I don't care. Like, I've dated black women. It's not a big deal. The idea is, like, they actually use moisturizer because their skin actually gets ashy. And you can see, like, you know, their skin without moisture, like a moisturizer or whatever. So with white people, we don't have that secret. So that's why you need black friends, folks. So don't be racist. That's also a good topic of today. Like every week, don't be racist, because that's not cool. And remember to moisturize and clean your skin, because some men don't, and that's fucking gross. And I know some women probably don't either, from the relationship advice questions I've gotten, where people complain about their smelly woman partner. That's fucking gross. So people, fucking wash yourselves, okay? When you're in the shower, like, the best thing you can do is you should be showering once a day. And I know people from other countries can be like, oh, you filthy Americans just wasting away water. I'm like, sorry, we're not fucking trying to be gross like you. Like, yeah, you may be skinnier than us, but we're also not smelly like you. And so go fuck yourself, you fucking French piece of shit with your fucking hairy legs. So yeah, skincare should not be gay. It's called taking fucking care of yourself. A lot of these are just, I've noticed a lot of these are just taking care of yourself, mentally or physically. And apparently, if taking care of yourself is gay, I will be buying a butt plug from the Butt Plug Bandit, and getting ready to get rammed in the ass, okay? All right, folks. All right, going to this number 5. Oh, we're only at number 5. There's 22 of these, folks. Going to the spa, dick or no dick, we all deserve to be pampered every once in a while. It's like getting a massage, though. It's like, that feels good. Like, going to the spa, like, it feels really good. And it's one of those things that you would perceive as feminine or gay, and then you go do it, and you're like, you know, this fucking shit's nice. Like spas, and then, like, especially massages. I don't know if do massages. I'm saying it like fucking Ed Asner Leo. Massage your little whole massages. Okay. And, you know, it's like feeling good. It's like, yeah, it's like getting your head rubbed. You know, like when pets like being petted. Humans like being petted too. A little fun fact for you. Coming from the foreplay king, so I fucking know what I'm talking about. But no, it's just shit that feels good. It's like you shouldn't be upset about keeping things for good. No, that's fine. Number 6, keeping a diary. You'll become more reflective and more productive as a result. So I think, okay, so media has messed up the term diary. We're like, dear diary, today I did not feel good. More or less, it's like journaling, and it's more like, I'm thinking what they're talking about is more like a therapy type thing. It's like, how did I feel today? What was the reason I didn't feel good? What was the reason like that? So we're talking about the idea of taking care of your mental health there, not being gay, because that's what they titled this article as, being gay. They should have titled it as being feminine, because that's the actual thing. It's not gay. Because I don't know this. I think the author of this was one of those like woke people. It's like, I want to be woke. I'm going to be a woke person. Black Lives Matter. I don't know any black people though. I don't know any gay people either. I think that's the fucking author of this article. I don't know who the author is because I don't know them. And it's fun to talk shit about someone. And then when you put a name to the shit talk and you don't know them, it's not as fun. So that's not what I'm going to do. All right, so that is just taking care of yourself, number 6. Next one, number 7. This one, I think, was the one that decided I'm going to go over this article on our segment of scraping the bottom of the barrel. It's number 7, washing your ass. What the fuck is going on right now? That washing your ass could be considered gay or feminine. We should all be washing our fucking asses. You know why? Because poop comes out of the ass. And that is something that I am a strong believer in. If you're not washing your ass, you take some soap, you wash yourself, then take the extra soap, and you get in the crevice and you just fucking rub it, and make sure all the brown gets away. And then you just open your cheeks up, let the shower drain just shower upon you. If you don't do that, you're not a human. You're mentally ill. This is the category of, what is this topic? Is it gay? Is it feminine? Or is it just taking care of yourself? It's neither of those three. It is mentally ill. So please be washing your asses, folks. That's fucking gross. Toilet paper only does so much. If you have a bidet, even that only does so much. It's just water. The bidet. Every day you gotta fucking clean the asshole, folks. It's okay. Wash your hands afterwards. We all should do it. We should all not be cringed about that, okay? Jeez, I can't believe people don't fucking wash their ass. That's fucking gross. Ugh, okay. Number 8, thinking, talking about, and understanding your emotions. I mean, now, maybe this is the controversial one because I do all those things, and I say it to all of you. And are they good or are they bad? According to therapists, yes. According to women you want to have sex with, no. Do not talk about your emotions with women. That is a turnoff because that is not a manly quality. They want to get deep-dicked by you. They don't want to be listening to you cry. They just want to get deep-dicked by you, unless you don't like getting your penis touched, Josh. Technically, this is considered feminine. I will say this. Is this considered feminine? Do I think it's wrong for men to do this? Absolutely not. But if you want your dick sucked, don't do that. Don't do that shit. So, number 9, quality hugs for your bros. Don't do the old shoulder touch and pat on the back. Grab your friends and give them a hug. All right, yeah. Give your friends hugs, people. We're fucking adults. I'm fucking 27. I hug all my friends. Well, this was like pre-pandy days. Now we don't necessarily do that. Now I have I see like one person I know regularly, and then liquor store people I see regularly. That's not a good thing to say on the internet. But no, if you're not hugging your friends, okay. If you're not hugging your friends, that's gay. Okay? Because you have pent up gay emotions and you're gay. I hug all my friends. If they're actually gay, I don't give a fuck. Because they know I'm not fucking them. I'm very fluid. I'm like, yeah, I'm not fucking you. You want to listen to my music before you even want to consider talking to me anymore? Because it's all about having sex with women. I also Ride or Die out now on Spotify, wherever you get your music. So if you do not give your bros a hug, you are actually the gay one. So that's a little twist on number 9. You are actually gay if you don't give your friends hugs. Pretty brutal, but that's the way it is. All right. Here's a good one. Here's one I have been excited to talk about. Number 10, wearing a mask, apparently, ... at least here in Texas. So this reminds me of an interaction. Joe Biden tweeted something like, wear a mask. And then Tommy Lauren was like, do you have a matching purse to go with that? Some shit like that. And then the third person responded is, fellas, is it gay to survive a pandemic? It's not gay to survive a pandemic. You're just TikToked if you don't wear a mask. Also, no, more or less, because how masks generally work, from what I've known, is that it keeps your breath in so it doesn't spread. And then if another person does, it keeps them. But the person who's not wearing the mask is the one who's spreading it. So when you don't wear a mask, you're just inconsiderate as fuck. So it doesn't fall into any of my 3 categories of gay, feminine, or just taking care of yourself. It's not necessarily taking care of yourself. It's being a piece of shit. So wear your fucking mask, people. It's not that big of a deal. If you don't like it, get the disposable ones. Those are pretty easy to breathe in. That's why I did about a huge pack of them. And I'll just put one in every coat pocket I have. And then every time I go out, I just put it on. I always have one in my pocket. phone, keys, wallet, mask, and spaghetti. You always keep all those with you at all times. All right, number 11, cooking. Fucking hell. Don't rely on others for something you need every day. Deliveries and takeaways are expensive, and it's really, really satisfying when you whip up something and it's delicious. Fellas, is it gay to eat every day and to get food for yourself? Because, okay, cooking is one thing. So let's go back to like caveman days or whatever we call it these days. They had to hunt and kill their food. I don't know if the women necessarily cooked. They're gatherers and they took care of the kids. I don't know. I wasn't there, so I can't talk about it. But cooking shouldn't be gay. Fellas, is it gay to eat food? Is it gay to take care of yourself and eat food? That's how I want to answer all these questions. Like, fellas, is it gay to, and then read the question. But no, I don't know what cooking is. I don't know what cooking is considered get like one of the biggest YouTube channels out there right now. It's Binging with Babish. I also shout him out on my song "Hate Me" on Spotify, Apple Music, Tidal, wherever you get your music at. But no, I don't think cooking's gay. And especially if you're fat like me, you just watch fucking cooking shows all the time. You're like, I'm never gonna make that, but I kind of want to see what he does. I bet Micah does too. Just pretty simply, you can probably figure out Micah does that. Number 12, baths. When my husband and I first started dating, I turned him onto the magic of baths. We did face masks and bath bombs, which he really thought would explode, and bath salts, which he was worried would make him a zombie. You have to like smoke it or inhale or something like that to be a zombie. Now he drags me into Lush and asks if after our date night we can take a bath. I don't know. I feel like baths are more like a solo thing. So I take a bath with someone, like that's technically, as the king, it's technically considered foreplay. I'm like, I don't want to have sex in a fucking bathtub. Like, the couch is a good place. It's like I don't even get like the kitchen counter chef. Like, that's only porn shit. Like, don't fuck where you eat, folks. It's not cool. Just couches and beds, I feel like, are the best place for sex. On the floor if you're in a predicament. But no. Baths are cool. It's just kind of like it's more like, I consider baths like a poor man's hot tub. Like, if you don't have a hot tub, like a bath is the next best thing, because we all have one. Oh, maybe, like some apartments don't. But, the face mask. If you post, face masks are not gay, because I've done them, and taking care of your skin, as we've already mentioned, is not gay. But posting it on Instagram and Facebook, that is gay. Do not post that shit on social media. Men or women, do not fucking do that shit. That's bad. Number 13, cocktails. They're delicious, and I found that some of the tastiest come in the daintiest glasses and have effeminate, flirty names, pink passion, sex on the beach, etc., that aren't the manliest to order. So, no, cocktails are definitely not. Jack and Coke, that's not a fucking gay drink, okay? Moscow Mule, that's probably gender neutral, but that's my drink of choice. My recent favorite has been Apple Jim Beam and ginger ale. That's definitely not gay. It's technically gender neutral. The ones he's talking about are definitely gay. And so basically what I have to say is I don't believe cocktails are gay, especially the girly ones. However, if you are drinking those, you have to be confident in your own self and have to be willing to be made fun of for what the hell you're drinking, because those are not man drinks. So this one, the details on it fall under feminine, but and definitely not taking care of yourself unless you're me. And I call it self. What was the fuck was I calling it? It's not self-help, but treating myself or whatever, or something like that. It's self-care. I was calling it self-care. It's like just drinking. That's self-care. So cocktails are not necessarily gay, but if you are drinking the girly ones, it's going to be considered feminine, and you're just going to be okay with that. You're going to have to be Harry Styles in a dress, and most women would not like their own man being in a dress, but they're okay with Harry Styles. So call out that fake fucking woke shit. We're going against fake woke. This show is about going against the fake woke. All right, next one I have here, yoga. At the very least, it's a form of exercise and builds balance, flexibility, and strength in each and every pose. Is low impact enough to be done until old age, but is challenging enough to build muscles. So, see, the thing with yoga is it's very popular with women, and then there's like the one guy instructor who is probably fucking all the women in there because he's ripped and shit like that. I think just the name, I think just because so many women are into yoga makes it probably more feminine, but I got the Ring Fit Adventure and like I did like yoga on it and it kicked my fucking ass because I have zero balance. So like anything balanced, I like try to fake and just like get through it, get done as quickly as possible because like I have zero balance and don't have a good flexibility either. Strength's okay. I try to like at least keep up the strength stuff because I have like this weird, like kind of back pain. It's like, oh, a chiropractor could like pop it every day and I'd feel better. But also someone who was at least trying to be a personal trainer was like, oh yeah, your back feels like that because you need to like build up your strength again. Like your muscles are just feeling really weak. I'm like, okay, that makes enough sense. I mean, like worst case scenario, I build up some strength and like my back still hurts. I'm like, well, at least I can punch Mike in the face really hard. So yeah. So yoga, just taking care of yourself. It's exercise. Don't be stingy. Number 15, seeing a therapist. That shit is fire. Fellas, is it gay to fucking figure out your mental issues? No, therapist, that's just taking care of yourself. Like, come on. I mean, I'm probably the last person to be talking about this shit, but we need to be fucking taking care of ourselves, you know? Like, I need to see a therapist. Once the panty's over, I think I'm gonna figure that shit out. But as of right now, though, it's kind of like, you know, no, I encourage anyone to see a therapist. If like even like people who decently have it together, like they should probably see a therapist too. They probably have some problems instead of just drinking your problems away and hoping things take care of themselves because that's not healthy. Bum. Okay, next up, moisturizing. Take care of your skin, boys. Now look, this falls under the skincare one. It's called fucking taking care of yourself. I remember having a conversation with Josh Casey, author of Tracking Desire, A Journey After Swallowtail Kites. And I was like, hey man, you need to start using moisturizer in your face. And I tell all my friends, generally if you don't even have like bad skin, like you still should wash your face, like with skin wash, and then just because I noticed with my skin, because I need to wash my face every day because I still get acne like a 12. Well, it's better than it was, but I still get it. I don't necessarily get a ton of breakouts anymore, but definitely though, because I wash my face and then afterwards your skin's just so fucking dry. It's like moisturizing your entire skin, and so you have to use like an oil-free one with your face because basically, like, you don't want adding. Basically, when you clean your face, you're cleaning out all the oils that like moisturize your face naturally. And with the oil-free moisturizer, you're moisturizing your face, but you're not putting extra oils back in your skin. And then especially the rest of your body. I know this is like a white people thing. This is definitely for white people. Black people, at least the normal ones I know, understand that they don't want to be ashy because they don't want to be known as the ashy motherfucker. And Josh Casey called me gay for moisturizing, but it's not gay. It's called taking fucking care of yourself. And if taking care of yourself is gay, then the male should not exist anymore because you should be taking care of yourself because okay, I'm not going to argue with you about taking care of yourself. I used to be a lot fatter than I was now. I used to be a lot skinnier than I was now. So I'm not going to be the one to tell you to take care of yourself. But I will continue to do that. Number 17, self-care. Yo, since quarantine, I've been doing face masks, using a tinted sunscreen, using a CeraVe face wash, using actual shampoo and conditioner, not the combo garbage, and a leave-in. I've literally never felt better about my appearance. I'm sure I look the same, but just doing something makes me feel like I'm in control and am helping. Yeah, you're probably, if you feel better, you are better. That's a little fun thing. This one when I actually diet pretty hard and I'm not in the middle of a fucking pandy. I understand like actually taking care of myself and like, eating right, not drinking all the time. And obviously using tinted sunscreen. Sunscreen, I know if you're out in the sun a lot, you need to use sunscreen. I'm not in the sun. If you haven't noticed, I'm pretty pale. And I'm okay with that because that means I don't have to deal with skin cancer. But no, just take care of yourself is good. I mean, it's this idea of taking care of yourself. Fellas, is it gay to take care of yourself? All right, let's move on. Next one is probably going to be a little controversial. Crying, just let it out, guys. You can do it. Don't apologize for it or hide it either. Now, I'm okay. I think it's good for men to cry. However, if you're trying to have sex with someone and you just want to be open with them and honest, that's going to make them dry as fuck. Do not cry around someone you want to have sex with until they're a ride or die. Like my EP out now on every single fucking streaming service that has ever existed. So you got to keep that in mind. Women are not attracted to men who are crying. It's a sign of weakness, and women are typically attracted to men who are strong and have it together. That's the shit. That's the thing. I know women have been on my ass about this before, but I'm right, so I don't really fucking care. Number 19, we're almost near the end, folks. Telling your male friends you love them. Just at the end of high school, my group had several deaths occur. Car accident, cancer, suicide, and a couple murders. Now, in my current group, we say love you after most conversations. Some people think it's weird, but fuck them. People aren't around forever. Better to let them know how you feel while you can. Now, that's not gay. That just is, fellas. Is caring for someone gay? No, I try to tell Micah, Josh. I talk shit about Austin. I try to talk shit about them on the show all the time. And, I always end my conversation. All right, love you, buddy. Love you, big guy. I try to make sure they know. And I don't know, because also I talk a lot of shit all the time. So I always just reassure, hey, man, I love you. Shit like that. I'm like, especially fun to do on the phone. You're just talking to them. All right, love you. And then I had one friend who was like, in a group of people who's like, all right, love you too. And then he hung up. Caring about your friend, fellas, is caring about your friends gay? No, it's not. All right. Number 20, having female friends that are just friends. Almost every one of my male friends only have other male friends. All the females in their life, they're just trying to fuck or date. Okay. I don't think having females, I don't think having, I'm just going to say ladies because apparently it's cringy when I say females. I think the idea of I think it's okay to have lady friends. But you also have to establish that we're not fucking ever. Like, as long as you establish that, I don't think it's a big deal. And basically it's like, I'm never going to have sex with you ever unless I'm really drunk. And that's also really bad for me to say because that could happen easily. No, I think if you establish the friendship and obviously, I don't know, obviously we're going to get into relationship issues later, but this idea that you're friends with someone and then, I have a lady friend, but I'm also dating someone. There's the idea that the person I'm dating needs to at least trust me enough to know that, I'm not going to cheat on her with my lady friend, my girl that is a friend. As long as you establish that, if you can establish that well, as long as neither of you have feelings for each other, I think it'll work out fine. That's not a big deal. So I don't even know how that's gay. Being friends with women. I don't even know that's definitely not gay. That's the least far away from gay. All right, number 21, last two. Y'all are not ready to hear this, but prostate orgasms. Get one of those toys made for that. Okay, the toys are gay. We're going to establish the toys are gay. A woman just sticking a finger up there. If you've never had it, I've never had it, so I can't speak with her. She sticks a finger in there like she wants to. And then you decide, do I like this or do I not like this? Just because you like a finger in there from a woman is not gay. The toy is gay. Don't buy a fucking toy for that. That's gay shit right there. If you're straight, you're handing it, or you get a Fleshlight, or the penis enlargement pump, or the thickening cream from whatever the fuck that is. So don't buy a toy. That's gay. But if she sticks a finger in there and you like it, that's not gay. It's still a girl doing that shit. I don't even have shame in like a what's the strap on? I don't think there's a lot of shame that we should be shaming people for that either. It's more or less like unless the guy's like really insisting on it, that might be there's something weird there, but I don't think it's still gay. But sometimes a woman just wants to plow you. You know, she loves you. She just wants to plow you, like you plow her, and that's the beauty of society. All right. Last one, 22. Nice underwear. Underwear with a built-in pouch are super comfortable while supporting your genitals. Also, the sexier cuts with less fabric are so much cooler. I'm a big dude working in manufacturing, and I know you wouldn't expect me to be wearing a thong most days. Okay, so at first he was like, no underwear. Okay. Yeah, nice underwear. I'm down for that, you know, like just being comfortable. Is being comfortable gay? No, but then he's like, I'm a big dude and wouldn't expect me to be wearing a thong. I'm like, that's a red flag right there. You shouldn't be wearing thongs. You should be wearing whatever your significant other wants you to wear. And that's the thing with women. Women should be deciding what kind of underwear men wear, because it's their shit. And you had me in the first half. I'm not gonna lie. But now, when you wear a thong, that's questionable. So, to sum it up, everyone, most of these is taking care of yourself gay? And the answer is no. Taking care of yourself is not gay. Wearing a thong is gay. Well, other things are gay. Buying a sex toy for your prostate is gay. And I think that's obviously it. So if you want to know what's gay in this list of what's technically feminine, buying a sex toy for your prostate and wearing thongs. That's what we concluded with this segment of scraping the bottom of the barrel with Schweezy. So nevertheless, he persisted. What's going on, my fellow Schwoklord? Hope you enjoyed that highlight from one of the great shows that I make. If you want to watch more clips or even full episodes, go check them out over here and down below and everywhere else. Stay awesome.